And California Governor Gavin Newsom launching a website where people can report potential misconduct by ICE agents. State AG Rob Bonta on what prompted the site's creation.
Over the last 10 months, we've seen troubling reports coming from communities across California, including unmarked military-style vehicles and individuals detained in ways that resemble abductions and kidnappings more than lawful arrests. Californians are scared, and they're right to question whether federal agents are respecting the law as they carry out the Trump administration's aggressive, fear-driven immigration agenda.
And Bill Essayli is U.S. Attorney for the Central District of California. How did this go down back home today?
This is ridiculous on the part of the state of California. They've already challenged our activities here, Dana. They filed an injunction against us in the summer. It went up to the Supreme Court. Everything that we are doing here in the state of California to enforce immigration laws is completely lawful. And their grievance is really with Congress. If they don't like the enforcement of immigration laws, they should change it. But what we're not going to do is criminalize the enforcement of immigration laws. And that's what they're really trying to do. They're trying to intimidate our agents and scare them from doing their job. And it's not going to work. And so I responded yesterday, Dana. I said, you know what? We have our own portal. And if you have any information about illegal activities by California officials, report them to the FBI, tips.fbi.gov. We got a portal, too, and ours actually works.
Okay. Yeah, you got to make sure the website works, indeed. Steve Hilton is a California resident, and he's running for governor. And he said he's going to put up his own tip line to expose government fraud, and that was following that scandal in Minnesota. He said that this is based on my very strongly held assumption that whatever we're seeing in Minnesota is 1,000 times worse in California because of many more years of one-party rule by the Democrats. You have any sense of that?
Look, we are looking at a ton of things. One of the things we're looking at here, Dana, is the misuse of federal dollars on illegal immigrant healthcare. We already know California self-admitted that it used $50 million towards illegal immigrants that it was not allowed to. So we have Dr. Oz, who's now in charge of looking at those funds for Medicare. And we're looking at all kinds of things. We're looking at high-speed rail. We're looking at healthcare expenses. We're looking at other conduct by state officials. One thing we have not had in California for a long time is oversight. Because of the super Democrat party out here, there's been no oversight. There's been no checks or balances on the power. It's now here.
And you have access to what you need in order to do these investigations?
Well, we're fighting. We've subpoenaed the state. We've subpoenaed the state for records of the Medi-Cal files. They're resisting. We're in court right now. So no, they're resisting every bit of the way. But we're gonna prevail at the end of the day. Same thing on elections. Harmeet's doing a great job trying to get the voter rolls so we can see who's on there, and they're resisting that as well. Why is the state of California resisting oversight? It's because they're probably covering something up.
Let me also ask you about this. There's a suspect that's been charged after allegedly hurling firebombs at the LA federal building, jailed without bond. The judge is holding this guy, Jose Francisco Jovel, 54 years old. What do we know about this case?
This is really frightening, Dana. This is actually, my office is housed in this building. All my civil U.S. attorneys are in there. He came, he lodged 2 Molotov cocktails. He tried to light them. Luckily, it did not, it was not properly lit. He had 5 others on his person. He was motivated by a lot of the rhetoric that you're hearing from the California governor about how ICE is breaking up immigrant families. So he admitted that he was trying to do a terrorist attack against the immigration officials. This building is where illegal immigrants are also processed. So this was a terrorist attack on the United States government, motivated in large part by the reckless rhetoric of the leaders here in California.
You have so much on your plate that I imagine for Christmas you only would like more hours in the day to get the work done.
More hours, more attorneys. We are hiring. Patriots, please apply.
Okay, Bill, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.